everybody, my name is Pizza Brandon. Welcome back to another episode of CRAZIER here on the CRAZIER server. You guys are going to have to deal with a little bit of the bedhead again, mainly because I did just wake up a couple hours ago, but I still haven't really fixed up my hair or anything, and I kind of didn't want to. But either way, welcome back to another episode of CRAZIER here, again, on the CRAZIER server. Now, here's a situation that we're facing right now, okay? We got a lot of tasks that we could be doing on the server at the moment, but there's one that we currently, well, I'm going to keep doing this. There's one that we currently started, but are nowhere near to finishing. In fact, we're not even at the point where starting it was even a good thing at this point. That is the whole AE system, or sorry, not the AE system, okay? The ME system, whatever you want to call it. Either way, we have ourselves the new chest system, the digital thing that I talked to you guys about a couple episodes ago. We have that started. The only thing is, though, is that it's nowhere near finished. We still can't use it because we don't have, like, the proper setup for it. We need a few different things to be able to operate under it, and I'll get into that in just a moment, but what I'm gonna go... This is about to be really bad. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it could be. Never mind. Is it gonna stay as bad? Please don't blow up anymore. Are you done? All right, well, that's the thing. I should not have placed down any of the nether quartz here to have a duplicate because I completely forgot that I learned at the EMC table, and I forgot that this stuff, first off, explodes, and when you mine up these guys over here, well, we kind of need to do this, but the little, monsters that spawn and literally destroy these duplication trees, so I guess it's kind of like a penalty either way, but regardless, so what we need to do first is we need to mine up all of this to be able to acquire like a ton of it to actually get working on some more products. So we're gonna need to make a couple different things today. We need to make an ME drive, which is basically like a server tray, and we also need to make a terminal panel, which is something else that's used. Let me go ahead and show you guys over here. It's so weird having a roof on my house now. I can't just fly into it. A lot of you guys were actually saying that. You were like, Brandon, I really like the addition of a house, or the addition of a house, a difference of the room, but the only problem is, though, is that you can't just fly back in, and that's true, but either way, though, oops, Skype's going off right now. As I was saying, this guy right here is basic, it works, but it's not at all what we need. What we need to do first off is we need to actually switch up so this thing here floats above it, and we need to have this thing right here turned to a server tray. The difference is, well, I'll say server tray, but it's called an ME drive. Now, this right here can store one ME storage cell, just one, because that's all it allows for. If we get one that can store 10, then we can actually properly use this thing the way that we want to. And then afterwards, when we do that, we'll be able to get a remote control. Now, the remote control is wireless. So what that basically means is I'll be able to take my ME system anywhere I want in the entire world, which means I'll have unlimited inventory on me everywhere that I go for pretty much ever and ever and ever. It's literally the best thing in the world. But I need to stop saying the word literally. I apologize. I just woke up. Don't blame me. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get started on that. Now, here's the thing. To be able to get silicon, like I said, you guys told me that you should get silicon from the Ender IO mod because you are going to need it for that. I get that for sure. So I'm going to have to dive a little bit into the Ender IO mod today to kind of figure out... That's lightning. Okay, I thought it was a meteor. To kind of figure out how exactly to get RF to be able to power any of these. So once we can get silicon, we're going to get working on this bad boy, and... oh man, I can taste it. Say goodbye, all you dumb iron chests. You'll be gone soon. So I did a little bit of research, and we're gonna go ahead and remove all these furnaces that we got right now to kind of set up like a little area, I guess, for us to use. We got Ender IO over here, and then on the right side we got Applied Energistics. So for those that actually know how Ender IO works in this mod, you're gonna find me a little bit of a noob because I literally just did like a very basic amount of research. But for those that don't know, it's gonna be relatively simple. It should be about the same thing as before here, and I'll go ahead and obviously describe everything in layman's terms for those that might not understand. But either way, though, so to generate or to get energy for all this kind of stuff, you need a power source, which is the vibration chamber in this guy. You know, we got him burning the coal, so he generates power. These are the power banks that feed out to other things here. So that's the power bank that we have in here. Now, as for Ender IO, we also have this thing called a Stirling, what's it called? A Stirling generator that we need to build. This is basically the power source, or one of the power sources for Ender IO. Burn solid fuel to generate power, can be upgraded to increase output and efficiency with capacitors. So we're gonna go ahead and build this right now. It seems like it needs Is that stone brick? Okay, so it needs stone brick along with a furnace, a piston, and 2 basic gears, which is made out of sticks and cobblestone, which should be relatively inexpensive to build. So you already have the furnace. What else did it need here? It needed furnace, stone brick, and basic gears. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over here then and see how much stone we've got inside of this area. Well, how much stone? Unlimited. Spoiler alert, Brandon, you have literally unlimited stone, so I think we should be fine. Okay, so I think we have all the stone that we need for then. So we got the stone, the furnace. Now we're gonna need the piston. So we're gonna need a little bit of wood. We're gonna need a little bit of cobble. And the question is, do I have any in here? No, I do not have any in here. You know what I haven't brought out in a while? I haven't brought out my luckies. It was actually kind of funny. I was watching, what was it, Rob's POV or whatever, when he found out that luggies were in the game. Or what did he call them? I can't actually remember what he called them, but his freaking reaction when he saw that I added luggies back into the game was the greatest thing I think I've ever seen. Rob just like, I watched his POV when he first like joined the server, and it was the best thing I think I've ever seen. He was so excited for everything, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. Either way, so we'll go ahead and put down, I guess, the sticks. I think it was like this. No, I think it was like this in the corner here, and then I believe it was the cobblestone, just like that. Okay, so we got a basic gear there, so we're gonna need 2 of those guys. So we'll go ahead and put the sticks around right there. So I think it was, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the cobblestone circling around like that. There we go. So we should have enough to build this guy. So 2 basic gears at the bottom here, piston at the bottom, furnace in the middle, and then the 5 stone bricks surrounding it, and we have ourselves a Stirling generator. Now, I think we should be able to make this guy pretty much the same way that we made the other one. So we'll go ahead and pop this guy right in the center here. So as you can see, generating 0 RF. RF is the power. Ticks is just like how much per time. And the burn rate's currently at 2.0 times. Not quite sure why, but what I actually want to go ahead and do real fast then is I want to actually take a little bit of the coal that we've got here. And could we actually maybe... So I want to see if I can build the same system that I've got over here where I have a, you know, a chest going into the hopper. So we might try that. So I think I'll need to make 2 chests for right now. One to be able to create the hopper right here. There we go. We just got that one spare little wood right there. All right, so hopper down. Okay, so let's see if this actually works. Hopefully this accepts a hopper too. I don't see why it wouldn't. I'd be surprised if like a mod like Ender.io wouldn't accept basic vanilla functions. So chest down right there. And we'll go ahead and pop in all the coal. And yes, it most certainly does accept that. And now you can hear it. You can kind of hear it a little bit there. We now have our own generator. It's basically generating power. Now, we don't have this guy. Actually, it was this area here. Maximum. Okay, so that's the max RF it can generate. We don't have a power bank yet. Think I should probably look into making a power bank real fast. So I'll be right back. So I didn't really catch this on camera. I mean, I did, but I wasn't really paying much attention. But I actually brought over the sag mill that was over there and thought, what would just happen if I just moved it right next to this guy just to get like a temporary boost before I think of like power sources and everything. And it worked. In fact, it took what we had inside of it and made 2 silicon as well as 2 clay. So that's actually amazing. I can't remember what exactly I put in here. I think it was a clay block and a flint, if I can recall. I think it was a flint. Hold on. I want to see if I can do this over again. I believe it was a clay block and 2 flint. If not, I might be a little bit incorrect right here. In fact, actually, hold on. Let me see. So silicon right here is made out of, right, a clay block and flint will give you 2 silicon, and a redstone ore and flint will give you 8 redstone, 9 redstone. Wait. Chance 20%. Not exactly sure what the chance 20% means on that, but it'll also give you 1 silicon. So basically, we're going to get our amounts of silicon from clay. Okay, so if I was to go over here then, I love how this works. Everything just fits perfectly like it needs to. So we'll go ahead and put a little, in fact, you know what, just to save us the trouble, let's go ahead and turn this into a clay block right there and learn that guy up. So we'll learn him up. So basically, we have unlimited silicon, and really, I think actually that's all that we need from Ender.io at the moment, because I think all we needed was silicon. And apart from that, I think we're okay. So let me go ahead and go over here then and grab out the clay that we've got here. We'll go ahead and just get about 5, 6 blocks for right now. And then do we have, okay, we'll get a little bit more flint. So let's put 5 flint. So we've got 6 in total now. So go back over to this guy. Now, obviously, this guy's just burning power at the moment. It does have a max RF. So I think, let me see. Oh, is that not generating anymore? I don't think it is, but it is fueling up still. Okay, not exactly sure how this is working. I'm really not sure, but either way though. So we go ahead and pop in the clay here, and then we put the flint over in the corner there. So this should, if I recall, wait a minute, does that not? Oh, it doesn't use all the flint. Oh, it's really cool. It uses like a percentage of it. It's kind of like fuel. Okay, well, I guess it is fuel. So either way, we've got an unlimited amount of silicon now. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do from then is move away from Ender.io and let's get back to Applied Energistics and get this thing rocking. So what we're going to need to go ahead and get started with the big upgrade that we're working on right now is we need to completely ditch the ME chest just altogether. It's just not going to really work for us right now. What we need to do is we need to make this thing called an ME drive. Now, this thing is made with 4 iron ingots, which we have, 2 glass cables, which we definitely have, and we're going to need these things called engineering processors. Now, we've made processors before. We have enough for the printed silicon, which is why we needed, if you guys don't know, you make these by, let's see here. So Inscriber Silicon Press. Let's actually go ahead and go over to the Inscriber, and we'll make a few of those. So I believe I should have them. Yeah, Inscriber Silicon Press. So basically what you do is you put that in there. This thing should be powered, and then you pop a silicon in the middle, and okay, so there you go. It'll make what we need for that. Now, the other half of it, though, we're going to need engineering engineering circuits. But to be able to get those, we need an inscriber engineering press, not anything else. We're also going to need diamonds. So here's the problem. If you guys don't know, we're unfortunately going to need to find an inscriber engineering press. Now, if you guys don't remember what happened, basically when we found, so we have the, okay, we got the silicon, we're good. We can just make a few of those. We'll go ahead and do that right now. So if you guys don't recall, we found these two presses, the ones that is being used right here, the silicon press and the logic press, by using this thing to find one of those meteors. Now, the only problem with that though is we didn't find what we needed, and we need to find the second meteor. So we're gonna need to look around for another meteor in its entirety and try and find, so what are you again? You are the printed engineering circuit. So we need to go on basically go on a very long hunt right now. Now there's one thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, because I want to make sure it's on camera so you guys know what I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh, Brad, it's cheating again. I promise you I'm not. The gravestone mod, the one where you die and you know, all your items get put into a gravestone, that thing is unfortunately kind of broken. So I died off camera. I just fell off my island like an imbecile. And it stored away all my items, but removed like half of them. I lost like the charm of keeping, charm of life, which I'm not really too, like, I don't know, I'm not really too upset about. But the one thing that I did lose though was the transformers. I don't actually recall, was it Cloud Trap? I think it was Cloud Trap that we have, right? Yeah, I lost the Cloud Trap transformer suit, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of not really gonna take the time to, you know, go make another one when it was just gone by a glitch. So I'm just gonna go ahead and game mode that back in so we can go ahead and fly around. And yeah, apart from that though, we're gonna go ahead and take our compass, fly really, really far out into the world, because here's the thing. I always hold myself as a little bit of a responsibility because I was on here kind of like before everyone. So I don't want to just like, I don't want to take all the items like directly near everyone's home. So I'm going to fly out really, really, really freaking far to try and find this new meteor, just to make sure so I can get one at like, I don't know, X level 1,000 or X 1,000 or 10,000, 50,000, whatever it may be, just to make sure that we don't take all the resources all around our area, because I don't know, I feel a little bit, you know, cheeky about that. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty popular mod, and a lot of people in the server is gonna be getting into it, so maybe someone took it already, and we don't even know. But either way, though, I'm gonna go ahead and fly around for a little while, catch you guys back when we find something. You know, I was thinking about it, the TARDIS mod would actually be a pretty good thing to get back into here, because we kind of did that back in CrazyCraft Season 3. A lot of you guys, like, there was, I don't know whether or not you guys are the same, like, audience as back in CrazyCraft 3, but there was a lot of people that really just did not enjoy the TARDIS. But I feel like with this mod packs, it's a little bit more technical. I think you guys would be a bit more tolerant of it now, which would be amazing. So I might wind up getting back into that mod, trying it out a little bit, because that thing was damn cool. I also want to get into Mistcraft too, because that's the mod that has like interchangeable dimensions that you can create. Like you can create your own dimension. That would be pretty sick. But either way though, still flying out. We're gonna go to 10,000 and then we'll go from there. You know, the server's lagging a little bit when there's a man on the server that's kind of he's a little bit close to you in similarities, but I think we're gonna go pay him a little visit right now. So at the moment, we're about 7,500 blocks off, which I thought was a pretty good amount. We don't need to go to 10,000, it's a little bit extreme, but the server right now is having a little bit of difficult time trying to keep up with all that newly generated terrain. So it's lagging a bit, but I know it's not gonna crash because this thing is stable as hell. I am proud of a team that we got for the server, and I'm proud of myself for spending the most solid 5 hours of my life making a mod pack that never crashed. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. You guys know all the problems that happened like back in the last mod pack, and that is not at all a shot at Atlantic Craft. I know they put in a lot of hard time, but I know that there were some mods in CrazyCraft that just, they destroyed. They were the worst thing in existence when it came to like working with other mods. So that thing crashed like every other freaking day, every other day of the week. And then this one, we've had it up for a month, and it hasn't gone down once, dude. It's been a freaking tank. Like, right now, obviously, it's crying for its mom right now, but it's still a freaking tank. And I'm sorry, but I just love it. So we're gonna go ahead and chill here for a little while. We're gonna let everything just generate in as fast as it wants to, and I'll catch you guys back once we gave it a little bit more of a breathing room. Right, so we're back after that. I'm not gonna lie, the server took a little bit of, it took a while for this thing to get back to smoothness, but we are good to go for the most part, I'm pretty sure. So here's the thing. Meteorite Compass kind of has like no freaking idea where another compass is right now, or another compass, another meteor. There's 2 words I could have picked, and I chose the wrong one. What a great guy I am. But it has no idea where the next meteor is, and I have a feeling it's probably not going to be out here in the ocean. So right now we're flying a bit more away from everything. As you guys can see, this is where we are on the map, and this is how fun, like, this entire span right here was purely, we had one little mess up right there because I kind of went too far low, but that was the entire area that was not generated at all. So if you guys kind of get this through your head, before it was able to generate the new area I was in, it had to try and generate all those. I'm not really sure. I think it's something like that, but either way. So what we're going to do right now is I guess I'm going to fly around for a while, trying to look for one of those meteorites, and I guess really... I actually can just catch you guys back once it actually points to something and we find something. Because right now, like, let me actually try. Hold on. Okay, I know we're just generating chunks, but let's see. Ooh, coral reefs. You looking damn fine. Oh, we guys got to walk into because I got the belted flat on right now. Growing, that looks so good, man. I love that. Playing Biomes of Planet, you guys look amazing. But either way, though, I want to see this thing. Look at that, man. Such a beautiful surf. I mean, this is new chunks just generating right now. It can fly out like mad. Okay, so, oh, wait, whoa. Our compass, you see that? It just locked. It locked on. It knows it's here. Okay, so the meteorites out. Oh, yep, there it goes. So, if you guys don't know how this thing works, it's not just like meteorites have to be on the surface. Take a look at it. So, it's pointing right here, right? You guys can see it's kind of like moving over there. But the second we get inside this chunk, wait for it, right there. So, inside this 16 by 16 chunk is a meteor. It doesn't have to be on the surface. It can be underground as well, which is kind of mad when you think about it. But we're going to go ahead right now then and take a little bit of dirt. We're going to go ahead and plug that guy up right now. And let's just go looking around for this meteorite. It should be like pretty much right underneath us. We should pop into this thing, which is kind of, brutal. Don't really think we need a oh, there it is, baby. So we got it. So this right in here, now we got to figure out where like the center of it is though, because that's the only problem, because it's going to be right down the middle, and this thing takes a long time to break. I don't want to be breaking more of it than I need to. I think, all right, so we can put this guy away for right now. He's kind of freaking his ass out, but okay, so let's go ahead and see then. I guess we'll need to just, I'm betting it's going to be right here. I think this looks like the middle to it. Yeah, it definitely looks like the middle to me. So we'll go ahead and break it down a little bit here. We're looking for the engineering, I think it is. I think it's the engineering one. It took me a little while to, like, you know, I waited so long with the server thing that I actually have no idea. It really makes you think, too. I wonder, there's probably a lot of these meteorites around the world, huh? I don't even know if we need to travel out, you know, out that far, but I think it's still a good idea that we did, though. So, Skystone, I wish there was a way for us to, like, know where the actual chest is inside of here, but, oh, there it is. Okay, so we need to go ahead and open up this guy. Please, come on. First try, engineering. Come on, first try, engineering, and... oh, yes! We got it! We got the engineering press and a calculation in silicon. I think we already had all those. I don't know if the calculation is a new one, or I don't even know, like, how many there are in total, but we got the engineering press. It's exactly what we need. So we're going to go ahead and dip off then the clay, and we'll take all these guys back home. So now we can go ahead, I think, and just pop down an orange portal, and we should go right back. I love it, man. This mod pack is amazing. So happy we got everything working. So, check it out what we're going to have to do now. So, we go over here to the inscriber, and we'll go ahead and pop down. Do we have... that's the silicon. What was the other one that I had? It was the... oh, guys. We got another, what's it called? We got another silicon press, but we now have a calculation press as well. Now, I don't know what I'm going to have to use that for yet, but we got 2 new things from that one, which is kind of hype considering we only got 2 in the first place in the other one. So, that's still pretty freaking cool. Either way, so we got silicon press. Let me go ahead and take that out right there. So, again, to make the ME drive, we're going to need an engineering processor, and this guy's going to require diamonds, which we actually have on us right now. So, we'll go ahead and take out the engineering press from there. We'll put that guy in the top, and we'll take a diamond down, and that should go ahead and give us what we need for that. This thing cooks rather fast, too. I'm not gonna lie. I think you can upgrade as well. So, printed engineering circuit, we got that already, and we're gonna need 2 of these, I believe. So, we'll get that cooking up on 2. Man, I'm so excited. I'm really pumped for this. We're gonna just ditch this entirely and get that system working. So, we got 2 of those guys, and now we can go ahead and put those into there, and I believe, what did it need? I think it needed redstone. I'm pretty sure it was redstone. Oh, let me check here. Redstone, was it? Yeah, it was redstone. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pop a redstone in the middle there, and then... wait, no. What do you need? Something else? What else do you need? Oh, you need a silicon. Okay, so you need a silicon and the other one. So we're going to combine those guys up right now to get the things that we need to make this guy, which is the engineering processor. So now we've got one of those. Ooh, don't want that. So we put the redstone in the middle there, printed silicon, and the... can we do them reverse like that? Oh, you can reverse them too. Actually, okay. I don't know whether or not that would make something different. I really doubt that it would, but I do not want to waste anything that I've got right now. So we got 2 of those engineering processors. So I think, guys, we have all that we need right now. Let me go ahead and take out the, Where were they? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I remember where I put these. I don't remember, like, what I did with the other ones. I don't think I have anymore, but I still remember I got 2 of these guys down right here. I tried duplicating them. Unfortunately, they can't be duplicated, so it doesn't really matter. But here we go, baby. Let's go ahead and pop these guys in. So 4 iron along in the corner. Do I have iron on me? I actually don't have iron on me. Let me go over to the main new supply. You see that? I'm so used to not having a roof, I thought I could just dip right in. You know what? I need to figure out, like, a way to phase through this roof. Just, like, make it so I can jump in and out of it. That would actually be really cool. Like, have it for aesthetic purposes, but it's not actually there at all. So, either way, 4 iron. We'll go ahead and grab that out right now. And, ladies and gentlemen, I think, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that over there. And then we have the 2 quartz fibers. Is it the quartz fiber? Actually, I don't think it's a quartz fiber. It's a, oh no, it's a glass cable. What am I doing? Why did I think it was a quartz fiber? It's not a quartz fiber, it's a glass cable. Now, how do you make glass cables is the question, right? We got a couple of these right now. In fact, maybe these were the guys that I could possibly even, could I duplicate these, do you think? I wonder. I don't think so. I don't actually think so. Now, this is the inscriber. We're not going to break that, so we're going to put this guy back for right now. So, to make these glass cables again, you need... Oh, okay, so you need... Oh, there you go. There you go. So, you did actually need what we picked up, which is good. So, we got the quartz fiber there, and we have our... how do you make the flux thing again? Do you just toss... I think you have to toss a few things in the water. Yeah, you have to toss a few things in the water. So, let's see here. To make these, you need the flux... Okay, so flux crystal... Again, is made out of, I believe it's redstone and gold. I think it's redstone and gold. That should be it. So let me go ahead real fast. Let me grab out some, I think we got some, is it redstone and gold? It might actually not be. All right, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and just pop some stuff away in my inventory right now. We'll just dip all this right in here. We don't need anything else. Trust me, it'll be fixed soon. My whole inventory will not be cluttered anymore. So I think it was redstone, gold, and then what was the other thing? I think it was a charged Certus quartz. Or maybe it was a just normal Certus. It might have just been normal Certus. Do we have a normal Certus or do we only have charge? We have Certus and we have charge. So this is a... Oh, well, okay, now we need charge. Okay, so let's go Certus charge. All right, so let me go ahead and go back over to the water here. It might have been something else entirely, but we'll see. So, Certus quartz, gold ingot, and redstone. Was it that? It was not. Okay, so that was the Certus then. So what about the charged one? So charged, gold, and redstone. Was it that? No. Okay, be right back. Oh, I cannot believe I just forgot about this. We actually needed nether quartz and redstone. Not gold, it was nether quartz. So we're going to put the gold back in there, and we'll grab out our good old nether quartz. So I believe now, if I go over here and drop in, I think, does it say Certus? It says charged Certus quartz, so we need a charged one. So we'll grab a charge from right here, quartz and redstone, and that should give us... Okay, there we go. It took a little while. I'm like, please tell me I read that right. And I'm just like, not a total fool today. So we got those. So now I think if I just go ahead and put a quartz fiber in the middle there and 2 of those, we have our ME glass cables. And guys, you ready for it? So let's go ahead and do it. So the 4 iron we needed was right in the corner, which we went ahead and put over here like a damn fool. All right, we got our 4 iron. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corners. And then we have our engineering processes on the bottom and top. And then the ME glass cables. And guys, we now have our first ME drive. So let me show you what exactly an ME drive is. So this is what it looks like in comparison to the ME chest. So if you take a look in here, you can see the comparison. This thing hauls 10 of these right now, and you can actually make like multiple, but we don't really need that for right now. So this one offers 10. This one obviously offers 1K now, or 1, I should say. Now the difference between these is you can see there's no way to access your actual like AE or ME inventory in this, which is why the chest is a really good idea for a beginning phase, I suppose. So in this one, if you right click at the top, you can access the ME chest. This one you can't. What we're gonna need for this guy right now is we're first off gonna need to put one of these on top. So we go ahead and place that right on top there, and we're gonna have to make this thing called an ME terminal, which I believe I actually... Do I have a spare one of these? I might actually have a spare ME terminal. Hold on a second. Do I have... Oh, I have an illuminated panel. Okay, so what we're gonna need for this is we're gonna need to make another one. I think do I have formation cores? I thought I had multiple. I guess I only have that one that okay, I thought I had multiple of those cores, but I guess not, unfortunately. That's fine. So we're gonna need to make this over again, which is the logic processor. So we're gonna need the silicon and the printed logic circuit. So let me go ahead and get the silicon out from here, and we'll grab the logic press as well. So I think for now, we're gonna need the gold. And then, so what do we need to make? We're gonna need silicon, obviously. We'll grab that. And then we need the printed logic, so that's with gold. So we'll go ahead and put the logic up top right here with the gold. So that'll create, I think we need multiple of these if I'm not sure, or if I'm sure. So we already have the illuminated panel, thankfully, and we're gonna need to make the formation core, which is another okay, so we're gonna need a lot of logic processors. I think we need 3. Is it 3? Yeah, we need 3. So we need a nether quartz and a flux dusk, and we also need, okay, so you are printed logic circuit. Let's just do all 5. Can I not do all 5? Damn, I forgot about that. Okay, so we have 1 flux dusk. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna go to have to take, ooh, you know what? Okay, so we're gonna need a couple things right now. Let's grab out a little bit of redstone then, and we'll grab out another charged Certus quartz and make another little section of flux crystals, because now we're gonna have to take that now and grind that guy up. So we'll drop all of these in the ground right now, along with the quartz. Oh, that's not in water. Come on, redstone, get in the water. And there we go. We got the crystals. So we'll go and bring these guys over here. So now we got to bring them to the quartz grindstone. And I believe, if I recall, yeah, we go ahead and put those in there. I think let's just do 1 for right now. We'll leave the other crystal as is. So we'll grind this guy up, all manually and everything, and we're good. Okay, so now we got another flux dust, so we got 2 of those to put away. So with that now, yeah, let's just keep doing these. I think we need like 1 more. So what can we craft right now? We got the illuminated panel, the formation core, which is the flux dust and the Certus quartz. In fact, actually, do I have a logic? These are printed logic circuits. Okay, so we got 3 of those. So now we'll go ahead and take the silicon press, and we'll do 3 silicons, and we'll be good on that. And it's a funny thing, because like this is such an intensive thing. I want to cut the video, but I know I really shouldn't, because I don't know. It's like it's kind of educational in the same way as it is just like a little bit kind of tedious, but still, it's gonna make for some awesome stuff. You guys are gonna be pumped to see it. So we got that printed silicon, and now we're gonna need 1 more. At least I think we'll need 1 more, and I think we'll be good. So formation core, that's with a pure Certus quartz crystal, or just a Certus quartz. So I don't think it's charged. So we'll go ahead and take that out from there. Okay, so now we're gonna combine 3 of these at the bottom, or just 1 of those at the bottom, because it'll only allow for that. Printed logic, and then I believe, what was it in the middle? It was a redstone. Okay, I need to remember like how this thing actually works. So that's gonna create 1 of those, and then we'll have just a standard one off on its own. So we'll need 3 of these guys. So we'll take the silicon. Oh, it's actually cool. It still says 55%. What the heck? I'm not sure what's it. Maybe my brain's going numb right now or something, but I don't actually know like what's 55%. Really don't actually know. Oh. Okay. Not exactly sure what just happened there. I think it should have just gone out entirely, I think. I don't think it was meant to actually show 55% there. It was a little weird, but we'll go and get the final guy that we need, and ladies and gentlemen, we have enough to make our good old terminal, which is going to lead to some pretty freaking awesome stuff. So we'll put the flux crystals away for here, put the inscriber away back in there, and we'll grab our final logic processor. So now, we're going to go ahead and need, for this again, it was a flux dust, so we got 2 of those guys right there. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, flux dusk and this right in the corner, and then the Certus quartz will give us the formation core. Yeah, we do actually have 2 of those. What did I do with my spare ones? They're not in here. I don't know what I do with them. Doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Maybe I needed 2 of the other things. I'm not actually sure. And then we'll go ahead and take another one with the nether quartz right there, and that will give us the, what do you call it? Oh, not that. We need the logic processor. And you'll give us the annihilation core, and then we got this, and we also have our panel. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So the illuminated panel right there, logic processor, formation, and annihilation. And now I've got the ME terminal. So now, check us out, right? So the ME terminal was used to make this right here. Now that we've got a glass cable, we can hook that up right on top, and there you go. So now you can access the terminal. And was there something else I needed to do that I'm forgetting right now? Or I thought there was a way. Wasn't there some sort of way to get a workbench right here? Terminal style. I swear, maybe, I think I forgot something. Maybe it's because I don't have a drive in here right now, because I can't, oh, you know what? I think it's because I don't have it. Hold on, let me move the drive over in here. So, we got this guy working right now, and no. Hold up a second. ME chest can, oh, I'm a damn fool. This thing's not powered. It's not next to the damn... Okay, so we're gonna go and mine up his chest right now entirely, and we're just gonna move... Okay, I swear, guys, I am the biggest fool that you have all ever seen in your life. So we're gonna take this glass cable, move it over here, and get this thing actually active. So now, it should work... No? Hold on, I'm derping up a ton right now. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm doing this wrong. Just give me like 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little bit of a fool. I don't feel like too much of a fool, but I'm definitely a fool nonetheless. So it's not called a ME terminal. It's called an ME. Can you take a guess right now? Crafting terminal. So to create a crafting terminal, you need an ME terminal, a crafting table, and a calculation processor. And ladies and gentlemen, do you know what we got? We got ourselves a crafting processor, or what's it called? A calculation processor, which is actually amazing because I didn't know I was going to need one. So we'll go ahead and pop that guy in there. Now it says pure. I'm hoping, please for the love of God, please work with the Certus quartz. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, now this is a little bit of a holdup because you see here it says pure Certus quartz crystal to make the printed calculation circuit. Now, we don't have pure, we just have standard. Now, I believe to get pure, we need to do a task that's going to take a very long time. Now, I'm not sure whether or not I really want to do that right now. In fact, I'm a little bit worried, I'm not going to lie. So we got everything we need. Oh, I put the flux crystals away. I put everything in here. I put everything. I'm so, okay. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I completely forgot that I put a lot of good, useful stuff. I don't know why. Why did I put stuff in here? I knew I wasn't going to be using the... Okay, I'm... oh, wait, I have my charm in here. Oh, did I put a charm in here or something? What the heck? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Either way, guys, doesn't matter. Basically, we're going to need to figure out how to get pure Certus quartz crystal, which I think is relatively... In fact, you know what? Let me go ahead real fast here and look up pure Certus quartz. I hate doing this on camera, but I just feel like looking it up right now. So a pure Certus quartz crystal is a purified version of a Certus quartz, which I think you need some devices. Oh, I need to make a seed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need to do something that is, I'm not going to lie, kind of a very tedious process, which is something I didn't really think I'd have to do. But what we're going to go ahead and do for right now is we're going to take a Certus quartz and we're going to put it in the grinder, okay? We're going to grind this guy up. So we need to make a seed to be able to get pure, which kind of makes sense. It sounds like a pure thing itself. So we got Certus quartz dust, and now we're going to need to take this thing called sand, which ironically I have. So now we have a Certus quartz seed. So check this guy out. It says right here, this item won't despawn. The reason for this is because to go ahead and make this guy right now, we need to dump them in water, okay? We'll just go ahead and put down 2 of them right now. And this guy, as you can see, there's a little bit of a particle effect around it. You see just like the little white particle effect surrounding it. That guy's basically saying, hey, I'm growing right now. Now, this guy is going to grow in this water for a very, like, it's a ridiculous amount of time. It's going to take a while. Like, if I go ahead and pick it up right now, you can go ahead and see it says 0%. It's already, like, that's accurate. So that amount of time that I had in the water didn't even amount to a percentage, and it probably won't for a good while. So if you pick it up, it'll show the percentage, so you won't lose all your progress if you accidentally step over it, but we're going to leave that be for right now. So in the meantime, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist right now, and we'll get working on the crafting terminal in just a little while. In fact, while I'm working on that, let me just take everything out of here that's like a part of the, hold on, what is it? Auto search box? Where's the thing that allows you to search by mod? Can you put in applied? Yeah, okay, so let's take out everything that's not part of applied logistics right now. So put in the ultimate armor. We'll go ahead and grab out everything from there. Okay, I'll pop us back in our iron chest right now just because I know what I'm working with, and I want to make sure that I have everything in this mod right next to each other so I don't freak myself out right now. But either way, what we're going to get working on doing right now, the final thing to go ahead and get this guy all set up and get rid of all these chests is we need to now make a lot more of these storage cells. Now, we have the 1K ME storage cell, which let me go and remind myself what we need to actually build that. So 1K storage cell is made out of Certus glass, or quartz glass, which we already have, a redstone, iron, all simple, and a 1K ME storage component. Now, this guy is made out of Certus quartz, redstone, and a logic processor, which is made out of silicon and a printed logic circuit. Now, virtually what this means is to be able to get those, we're going to need a lot of silicon from Ender.io, which is very thankful that we still have this guy over here, although I'm pretty sure you got completely burned out, didn't you? No, are you still active? I think you are. We got 10 silicon right here. I'm pretty sure this is still active, I think. In fact, let me, hold on one second. I want to go ahead and move all of these right in here. So I can go ahead and let me just stack these so I can get like a stack of blocks. In fact, okay, so clay blocks, where are you? Clay blocks right there. We'll go ahead and pop this guy right back in there. You should continue working, yes? Okay, perfect. So we got that working up again. All right, so virtually, we're not going to want the 1K MEs. We're going to want the 4K. So we look at the storage cell. There's a lot of them. There's 1K, 4K, 16K, 30 or 64K, and then some other like to the power, 16 power to 128 power. These are ridiculous. We really do not need these, like, ever. Like, look at what you need to be able to make these. They're kind of like mad. Flux pearls, flux crystals. It's not necessary that we make one of these right now. So what we're going to go ahead and do is make the 4K ones, which to make a storage component for that, we need a calculation processor and 3 of these 1K MEs. So I'm going to take a long time right now and grind up a ton of logic processors so you guys don't have to see me do that. And we'll use all the silicon that we've got right now. In fact, let me go ahead and grab out the Inscriber silicon press. And yeah, I'm just gonna basically spend a bunch of time getting a crap ton of these, and I'll catch you guys back because we've stored up. So yeah, It's gonna be a fun time. All right, so I'm taking my time out of my day to go ahead and make 34 logic processors, which if you guys don't know, and I'll get to why I'm ranting right now, okay, this is a rant. Now, this is 34 logic processors. To make this, you have to make 34 logic cores or whatever it is, and 34 silicon cores. Well, I'm just gonna call them cores. And then you have to combine those guys. So this is virtually doing this machine about 100 times more than, literally. And I went ahead and made some more seeds. So with that all said, let's go ahead and check right now on the seeds that we placed down so long ago. And, oh, you can see right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick this guy up. And he is at 3%. This Certus Quartz seed that I placed down probably about longer than a half an hour ago is at 3%. Let's take a look at the other one. This other one, shall we? 3%. So these guys are at 3%. We got a full stack of them over there because we might as well just AFK this. So now here's the reason I'm a little bit salty right now. To be able to create these 4K MB storage cells, you know, the cells that we really need to be able to store away all our stuff, we need to go ahead and create these things called calculation processors. Now, calculations are made out of printed calculation circuits, printed silicon, but these guys are made out of pure Certus Quartz crystal. And the only way to get pure is to basically wait for these guys. So we're at a little bit of a standstill right now, unfortunately. These guys literally are probably going to take, like, I don't know, an entire freaking day. I'm actually, throughout the entirety of today, from the time that you guys are seeing this episode up until tomorrow, going to leave my client literally just logged in all day just to let these guys, like, if the server shuts down, like, in the middle of me sleeping or something, I am going to be the, like, a saltiest mood you've ever seen in your life. But I'm gonna let these guys chill for a while. There is actually, to my knowledge, a way to increase the speed. There's a crystal growth accelerator. So let me actually, I want to check that out right now. I just remembered that. So I might be able to, let me see this. Let's see. So by using the crystal growth accelerator, you can cut the purification down to minutes or less if you use more. Yeah, it says right here, check this out, okay? This process will be extremely slow, several hours, it says. Several hours, it says, to cut this down. So we're gonna actually, you know what? This actually might be a good way to check this out. So crystal, whenever it's still registered right now, crystal growth excel. So this guy right here, to be able to make this, is going to require a Fluix block to, oh, that's actually really not all that much. We only need 4 of these, 4. Why is it? Oh, that's weird. It requires 8 of these, but I don't understand how it works. Okay, so we need 1 of these blocks here, 4 iron, 2, and then 2 ME glass cables. I think I have literally all of what I need to be able to make one of these guys right now. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to need to actually power them. Let me see here. So we have the flux crystal, so we'll go ahead and create these guys into a block then. So we'll take 1, 2 right here, and then 1, 2 right there. So we got a flux block now. So the next thing we're going to need to do then is, what else do we need to grab from there? I really have short-term memory when it comes to this. So ME glass cables, which we've got 1 here. What do we need to make an ME glass cable again? It's 2 of these in the quartz fiber, which I believe we've got another one down right here. So go ahead and take 2 of those guys right there, and we'll create, oh, gonna need a crafting inventory for that. So go ahead and create 2 of those right there to get some more cables. So then we have the quartz glass, which we've got right here, okay? And then we have the iron, which we don't have, but we can go ahead and grab out 4 of those right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. These diamonds right here are actually holding up pretty well for the temporary solution that we've got. And then that's literally it. Okay, I think we have enough to be able to build this entire machine right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it was like that, and then the 2 glass on the side, and then 1 of those in the middle. So crystal growth accelerated. Now this guy right here, we place this down, device offline. Now, if I put you next to, let's just go ahead and take out the inscriber for right now. This doesn't work, by the way. I tried, does not work, unfortunately. So if I was to put that, how do you activate? I'm gonna have to figure out how to activate this, because I don't think, do you just put it like next to the water or something? So if I was to place that right there, okay, device is offline. Let's figure out how to actually activate this. In fact, actually, hold on. So crystal growth accelerator here, must be powered by an ME network via the top or the bottom and consumes a steady 8 AET while plugged in. Okay, so it's either the top or bottom. Okay, so we might actually, hold on a second. So I've got a little bit of an idea then. So what if we were to, oh, I picked up my seed. Okay, it's at 4% though. Don't worry, it's at 4%. So lily pad down right there. So what if I was to go ahead and bring this guy over here, the crystal growth accelerator, right? This guy, so this is a vibration chamber. We need to have this guy plugged in from the top. So let's remove this. Obviously, we're not going to need it for whatever. Hold on, let me get my axe out right there. Okay, break that. So we're to take, in that case then, some of these fibers. We'll put a crystal growth accelerator down right there. If we have you connected up like that, so now it's active. Device online. Okay, so that's actually, that was really damn cool. So we got that system working up now. So now, if I was to take, for example, the water, let's do water right here, just a little temporary solution. Let me actually grab this just so I can have those back, okay? And I'll place down some water right here. So if I was to put down water per se, do I have a bucket on me? I should. I don't have a bucket on me, unfortunately. I think that's the first time I actually don't have a bucket on me. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and create a bucket. So 1, 2, 3 iron right here. This could actually be a rather good solution. So we'll take the water right here, and then we'll go out and grab a little bit of the water that we've got in our pond right here. Hopefully not interrupt anything. There we go. Okay. So now we're just going to go ahead and pick up these guys right now since it doesn't really, like, I could take all these and it would not matter whatsoever. We'll bring these guys over here, I think, into the water. And now that this guy's next to it, hopefully this means that these Certus, ooh, I can't, ooh, I need to, hold on. I need to, hold on a second. I'm just going to go ahead and break that real fast and put that down. So it's active now still. All right, we're good. So we're going to drop all these guys down in here then. And, yeah, I'm saying, let's see here. I think, yeah. I think we're good. So, use to accelerate the process of purifying crystals, which allows you to create, okay? Must be powered by an ME network via the top or the bottom and consumes steady AE while plugged in. Crystal seeds must be an adjacent water block to be affected. The seeds will shimmer more rapidly with the presence of a powered. Okay, so okay, so these look like they're shimmering more rapidly. That might just be the fact that there's multiple of them. I'm not actually sure. It says adjacent. Now, I don't really, I could just be thinking a bit over the top right now, and to be fair, I probably am, so don't blame me for the fact that I'm doing this right now, but I'm actually going to go ahead and remove this right here, and then we're going to take one just, do I have just random glass on me? Do I have just like, okay, I just got glass right here, so we're going to take some glass just right like this, right about there, and then we'll pop down some water, just right in this one block, literally right next to it, and we'll place down these guys right in here, so one down right there, another one right there, and another one right here. So how active does that look right now? Yeah, that's still pretty active. So adjacent, we'll go ahead and connect those guys up right there, and that's powered. So now, okay, now that's working. Now I know that's definitely working. So these guys right now are, well, it's already 5% now. I don't know whether or not it's gonna stay like that. Oh, the only problem is like I can't just throw them in there. It kind of like lunges out. So if for whatever reason I accidentally pick these guys back up, I need to break the cable again. Well, don't do it like that, but okay. So drop them in there, and right. So you can visibly. The thing is, this has different stages, right? It's kind of like wheat or whatever. So we should be able to see a little bit of a growth project. So I guess I'll be able to catch you guys back in just a moment when these guys get a bit larger. This is really cool. I love this mod. I love it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you take a look right here, you see it right there. You see it right in the middle. So 2 of them, I believe, everyone but the stat, because those guys are already at 3-4%, are a little bit larger. That's phase 2. So they're going to go through phase 3, which is even bigger, and then phase 4 once they actually finally become the crystal, which is just freaking awesome, and I'm really excited. In the meanwhile, while they're doing that, instead of just mindlessly looking at them like a dumbass, I'm going to go over here and continue mining up all the quartz, because we are going to need a lot of quartz to be able to create these guys, but this is going to be so worth it. Honestly, just being able to get rid of my chest this episode is just, it's going to be amazing. So I'll catch you guys back when that's all finished, and we'll go from there and top this all off. Bum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I know that was all soon, but guys, we got the Certus quartz. They're all stacked right now. Take a look at it. Pure Certus quartz crystal. This beautiful thing that honestly, like, praise this crystal growth accelerator and the fact that I actually looked this thing up, because if I didn't, this thing would have taken light years, like literal hours. It said literal hours to be able to do. So either way, though, I'm really excited that we were able to get that. So in the meanwhile, you guys can see over here too, I was actually grinding up some of this to go ahead and make ourselves a little bit more quartz glass, because I think I am actually going to need a little bit more of that. So I'm going to take the glass we've got right now and spread around this to get a little bit more. Okay, we got about 24 more. So in total, we've got 36, not bad. So let's go ahead and create this guy up. So we'll go ahead and look up a storage cell. I believe I actually need a bit more. Okay, so what do we need in total then? So we actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's grab our, where is it? The inscriber engine. No, it's the calculation press, right? I think it was. Was it the calculation or was it something else? I think it was, let's see, calculation, and then the pure service core is going to give us, I think this is what we need. In fact, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look again. So we need for the storage cell, calculation processor, which takes a printed calculation circuit, which is that with redstone and a silicon. So we've got that now. So we'll go ahead and grab out the silicon press as well. I should have saved a few silicon presses, obviously. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring these guys back down here just so I know what I'm working with. So we got that in the corner there. So we got our silicon, and we got our, like, we got basically 100 silicon, like 1 under 100 right now. So subscribe to silicon press, and I think that's to make one of these guys, right? So calculation processor processor, and then a redstone in the middle. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that right there, that down there, and then a redstone. Obviously, again, it doesn't matter what order if you put up or down, has no impact on it. So, guys, we got ourselves a calculation processor. So now we can go ahead and do then is we need to actually make 3 of these guys, which is logic processors. So what I need to do to grab up all of these, right? I think I'm gonna need a ton of redstone. Like, I'm gonna need a ton of redstone. So let's go ahead and spread around just around here and grab up a bunch of redstone. There we go. So guys, let's go ahead and do it. So we have here. Stack those. We'll grab our charged Certus quartz, which is, don't know what that's doing right now. So we got 2 stacks of those. So we're going to go ahead and take the logic processors and surround them like this. And then we'll do the same thing, surrounding those by there. And then we've got, so I think, what do we need then? So we have 10. We're going to need 3 of these. So we're going to need 30. So we're going to need 30 of these. I don't think I need the logic processors for anything aside from this. So I think we're safe to use all but 3, all but 4 of these to make us. So we got 4, 1, let me see, why do they only make 16? Was it, oh yeah. It's because I only had 16 around that. For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought I had more than I did. Like, I thought it was going to make the 30 that I had, but I don't know. I feel like I thought that these stacked at like 16, and I just got gypped out of everything. I was going to be so mad. But we have 30 of these things now, which is insane, and we're going to need in total then. So we've got the... So what else do we need then? Please tell me I didn't mess up. We got the calculation processor. So we're going to need a lot of these right now. Either way. So we've got the... okay, so that's in our inventory. So... I keep saying so because we're just progressing, but let's go ahead and take those. So we have the iron around here. We got the redstone on. So we're still going to need a little bit more redstone. I'll grab those, and then we'll get a bit more iron. Can I get a stack of iron with the 5 diamond blocks that I've got right now? Easily can. All right, perfect. And then we have the glass over here. We're going to go ahead and pop there. And I think we'll be able to make our first. So I think it was like this. The redstone along there. The iron at the bottom. And then was that... So that's an ME storage housing. And then we'll take a... What was in the middle? Was it a 1K ME storage? No, it wasn't a 1K. It was a calculation processor. And that... Wait, what am I doing wrong? No, it's a 4K ME storage component. Oh, we're gonna need to make the 4K first, right? Okay. So to make the 4K, then we're gonna need to do. Oh, right. What am I thinking right now? What on earth am I doing? So we're gonna need to do it like this: 1, 2, 3, and the calculation processor at the top. I believe, was it just like that? Yeah, it was like that. Okay, and then the 4 redstone in the corner. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we put the glass in the middle, and now we've got ourselves a 4K ME storage component. And then now that we've got that, we go put that in the middle, put the redstone on the sides like that, the glass at the top, and the iron at the bottom. And ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a 4K ME storage cell. So this guy is going to give so check us out right here. You guys can see with the amount of items that we got in there, it gives 454 out of 1,024 bytes. So that's pretty good. This one has obviously 4,096 bytes. So we pop that in there, and that is just like a lot better, a lot more storage. And what we're basically going to do right now is get, I guess, 9 more of these guys if I really can. Because I mean, I definitely can. In fact, we might as well take a time right now that we've got them to go ahead and make a ton of these. So, well, we've already got those rather. So what do I need to make then? So we got the calculation processors. We basically just need a bunch of calculation processors right now, which are made out of the silicon things as well as the pure Certus quartz crystal. So go back up to the inscriber, put the calculation processor back in there. I'm going to make a few of these. I'm going to do the same for silicon, and I'll be right back. All right, so I figured now that we have basically the silicon and the calculation circuit, let me show you guys what we're working with right now. So we're going to put one of these in each and a redstone, and that will create the main thing, the calculation processor that we need for each of these. So we're going to have to make 10 of these in total. So we got those. So what I was doing before, you just shift click one or another, and it'll just automatically go to the same spot it needs to. So we'll go ahead and make a bunch of these, and then I think, if I'm correct right now, if we make 9 of these, and we've got 27 of those, so obviously 3 divided, we'll have enough to make 9 more, which should be enough, right? Yeah, so we got the 4K, so all we'll need is a lot of quartz glass, which I think we already have enough, like 33. We might need just a little bit more quartz glass, but I think we've still, like, I think we have all the quartz glass that we need. We should be able, at the end right here, to get enough for 10 of these 4K storage cells, and really, that's like... it's not end game. It's nowhere near end game. You can get so many more things with these drives, and obviously we'll definitely be able to, or need to, because if you guys don't know the whole thing with cobblestone or whatever, we're gonna need to stack like literally millions and billions. Well, I don't know if billions, but a lot of items inside of these drives. So we're gonna need like giant circuits and channels or whatever. But this is just for our basic everyday storage. And then next episode, I think I'm gonna work on getting the wireless transmitter done, so we can access it from anywhere, which I think is how it works. It might not be. I might be a little bit off on that, but Either way, guys, let's go ahead and do it. So we'll take out the calculation processor. I'm so giddy right now. I'm actually so happy. So redstone's going all the way along here, and then a calculation processor, glass in the middle, and then these are going to be spread evenly along there. Oh my days right now. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We actually have a spare calculation processor. That's fine. We can use that later. So we have 9 of the 4K ME storage components. So now we have 24 quartz glass. So to make these, we need 2. And then the redstone, and then guys, we have it. We're done. Like, we're basically done right now. Let's go ahead and go over here in the glass. You guys are going to be so happy to see what I'm about to show you. So, redstone out. We'll take out all the ones that we need. We'll pop those in there, and then we'll do it. So, I think, if I can recall one more time, so the redstone was spread across like this, and we'll do the quartz glass over... I need to stack it again. I thought I didn't have enough. And we'll put the calculation... What was it? The 4K ME storage component there. And, guys, we now have 10 of these cells completed. So let's go ahead and take out our 1K that we had right here, the old one that we no longer need. It does say that it's actually using some bytes right now. In fact, yeah, I actually... Ooh, this stuff is stored onto this storage cell in particular. And I know there's a way to transfer them. I don't actually know offhand. I feel like I'm gonna have to, you know what, for right now, I'm gonna leave it as just a little dunce. But guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there we go. We've got a spare one, and we can go ahead and actually put that in there. So guys, we now have like all the storage room that we really even freaking need to be able to work with this. So with that said, let's go ahead. Okay, so I will say one thing, though. I am going to leave this chest right here, and I'm going to continue using this chest because this is my equivalent exchange one. Or not equivalent exchange. My ME chest for what I'm working with right now. We're just going to leave it as is because I don't feel like going over. Because you can, that's the beautiful thing about this. You can type mods in it. You can look up the items and buy mods, which is beautiful. But I don't want to do that right now. I want to leave everything as is. So ME chest, meteorite compass, we'll leave all that in there. Redstone as well, silicon. But guys... For example, like, let's just go ahead and go over here. Let's take all the stuff that we've got in these point cards, everything, stack our entire inventory up with this, and let's just dump it all in. So we're going to put these out right here and just fill it all up with everything that we don't need right now. And baby... Hold on, let me, there's one thing I want to do real fast here, though, and that is, let me get a little, actually, we don't really even need dead weight. Ocelot Pet will be missing its, food right now that I had for it, but that's one chest stored away, so go ahead and put the second one over here, stack all this inside of this guy, and, I really want to see, like, I'm gonna go through a few of these chests right here on camera just to see how it holds up, because I want to see how much storage is actually gonna wind up being used for all this, because I have a feeling it shouldn't, hopefully it won't reach a max, because if it does, I'm gonna be kind of, like, really upset, but this should be able to house everything that we own and then some. So by using about 3 chests, maybe about like 2 full ones in all realism, this one right now is, okay, so you can actually see here, I think it's orange because it's like nearly full, but okay, so this one right here, it's a different, so the reason why this one is starting to use and this one's not exactly full is that you can see it's already reached its max 63 out of 63 types, which I believe is 63 different individual items. So now it's using 17, but yeah, I mean, like, guys, that's really all we need to freaking do right now. And let me go ahead and show you the beautiful part of it, right? So we have a lot of stuff in here from Ender.io. So if I was to go over here and dump everything that we have right into here. In fact, for dramatic effect, there you go. Now that's dramatic effect right there, baby. So if I was to drop all that in there, and if I wanted to search up right now, if I was to go into Ender.io, well, Ender, oh, does that not work actually? Oh, shoot. That doesn't work, doesn't. Sort order, toggle... View sorted items craftable, sort craftable, sort by item and sort by number mod. Okay. I don't think it actually does what... Oh, damn, that's a bust, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit of a bust, huh? Sort or toggle direction. So I guess it makes it... Man, oh man, that really is a bust. I mean, you can always search for what you want, right? You can always search for what you need, but I guess you can't just type in the little @ thing or whatever and have it look up. Like, for example, we have applied. So if I was to look up applied energistics, yeah, applied energistics. So we got the storage cell. If we just type in applied energistics, hold on. I'm actually curious. Well, that's not even how you spell applied. No, it is. Okay. I'm not actually sure, really. I'm really not sure. So this is Aether 2. So if I was to type in Aether... Yeah, okay, so you can't actually look up from what I'm seeing here by the mods that you have, which kind of really sucks. It kind of puts a damper on me, but wait, can you? Or is it, oh, maybe you can, but you can't put spaces. Maybe? What about Transformers? Where's the Transformers mod? Do we have stuff for the Transformers mod? We got, so, hold on. If I was to go right here, oh no. Yeah, see, I tried looking at Twilight Forest, but yeah, hold on. So, I mean, it kind of shows it a little bit, but I guess not. You know, guys, I really don't even know. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and stack everything that we've got in here inside of this guy. And really, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is our storage situation completely done up and done. I just threw away my Ocelot Pet. Ocelot Pet, come back. Come back, Ocelot Pet. Let me grab you real fast. Okay, so that right there is a storage situation perfected. It's beautiful, and we no longer really need anything else. So we need to look anything up. We can search in there. And I guess really the best part about this is we're going to be getting rid of all of our chests. And I mean, like, there's still, okay, like I said, there's still practical uses for chests. Like, I mean, you still might want to use chests for some other reason. I completely forgot that I still had items in here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just fill our inventory up with junk and then come over here and dispose of it. But I guess either way, there's still some uses for chests. Like, obviously, I want easy access to this mod, so we're going to go ahead and leave that chest over there. I'll probably do the same thing for Ender IO, I would think. Maybe? I'm not actually sure. Because we could also set up 2 different terminals as well. So we could have like a terminal over there, a terminal over here. And that's the thing, too. Realizing it now, we could also do separate hard drives, because you guys have to remember, this hard drive right here, this terminal, is only reading what is off of these cards. So if I was to have these used on like any other area, like if I was to put one of these ME drives over there, which we could dupe these things, which is just so overpowered, and if I was to make new storage cells, we could have separate drives. So really, actually, maybe chests just aren't needed at all, especially with the crafting inventory, which I'll go ahead and get started on very, very soon. But guys, I think that's going to go and do it for this episode. We've made a lot of beautiful progress. We've got everything that we need for our storage. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get everything moved over. 3 cheers, I guess, to me. Tears of fire. What did I just... What? I'm confused. Did I pick up a trophy? No. Did I pick up a trophy? I'm not actually sure if I did or not. Really, to be truthful, not sure. But either way, guys, we're now fully organized in our chests, and no longer to this day will anyone ever ask Brandon, please, for the love of God, organize your inventory, because guess what? I don't have to anymore. It's perfectly organized for me. Everything is beautiful. You can stack up to 1,000,000 things if you want to. But guys, that's going to go ahead and do it. Take care. Catch you all back next time. Ciao.